Hi, my name is Anna Berardo, and I am the author of the blog Shift Your Gaze. I am also a warrior of self-love and trying to teach women to quiet that critical voice and to really embrace themselves just as they are. But it's not just about quieting the critical voice. It's also about embracing it and allowing it to teach us what it is that it is here to teach us. Our fears really keep us locked up in the stories we tell ourselves. So I'm just here. That's my mission in life at this point, is to just share with everyone on this journey of life all the beautiful things that God has given me. So today's topic is be a magnet. And I just love this topic because I, in the past, have struggled as well, blocking things from coming into my life, abundance, joy, love, relationships. And I have really learned over the years that there are a few requirements that I need in order to allow myself to really believe in the goodness of God and the goodness of the world to come to me. And so I know you always hear, we all hear these things about, like, you are what you think, and if you think negative thoughts, negative things will happen. And I believe all of it, 100%. But I also know that when you're in this beautiful space of abundance and of gratitude and of love and of joy, it does not mean that your fears go away. It does not mean that you still have blocks and you still don't have these beliefs or tell yourself these silly stories over and over again. So today I wanted to just talk to you a little bit about being this magnet, right? And that if we shifted from being a magnet of negative doom and gloom to a magnet of abundance and dreams and desires, then we would radiate with love and attract all that goodness. All right. But there are a few catches. So, one is you must ask God. You must be specific about what it is if you want, and then pray about it and just allow it to happen. Right. And when you pray about it from a space of gratitude, like, thank you for sending me. Thank you for allowing, fill in those blanks. Thank you for healing. Thank you for helping. And thank you for the money to. All of those things are really, really powerful, as if we've already spoken them into being. And it's very important that we do that because that's in where lies the magnetic power. There's also a power of being a magnet because it attracts what you desire. So here is it for me. I have a bunch of paper clips in my hands right here. I'm not sure if you can see them all. And I have a magnet. And when I pull that magnet, I just don't get one paper clip. I get many. And then I allow that paper clip to even be a conductor, right? And more things. So even if I was only asking for this one thing, look at how many other things I was able to attract. So that's why it's so important for you to really allow God to bring in those things, because he brings in not just one magnet. He brings in a bunch of magnets for you, a bunch of goodness for you. And if you allow yourself to be a magnet, you let others help you to attract what it is you desire as well. So enjoying the ease of being a magnet, you don't have to force it, but allow the God to bring more love, more joy, better relationships, a new job, more money, anything else that you are really desiring. Maybe it's a vacation, a dream house, maybe it's health. I don't know, but it just being in that state of abundance really shifts. The second thing there, I told you there were catches. So that was the first catch, was that you have to ask, right, specifically what you want, and then say it as it's, pray it as if it has already happened with a state of gratitude. The second is you must ask and trust God's divine timing, right? Don't ask once and expect, okay, I asked him once and that's it. He wants us to be reverent, right? He wants us to be faithful and hopeful, anticipating God's goodness. And as you wait and learn what it is that you're required before you are ready for that gift that you're asking for. Sometimes we have a whole load of things that we need to learn or clear or block or experience before we can get that what we are asking for. So sometimes we need most of the times, I know I need a lot of patience. And And the third one, releasing control. Oh, how I struggle with this one. Our minds create an image of what it is that we're asking for, right? What we desire. And we really get attached to that image. It's like taking a photograph, and if it's not exactly like that photograph, then we're not going to accept it. Well, that's not how it works. I wish it did sometimes, but that's not how it works. So often when we're attached to that photo or that image of what we think it should be, we actually are blocking or pushing away what it is that we require. So therefore, I just want you to know that I think that by taking that picture and just kind of shoving it to the side and saying, yeah, I have this image, but I am open to so much more. I am open to all of God's goodness. And I know it might not be exactly what you asked for, but it might be exactly what you need. It may even be better. I had this happen to me once, and I'm going to share the story. When I was praying and praying, and really a big desire to go on a vacation, all-inclusive vacation, and my family wasn't cooperating. Everybody was busy and they couldn't go, and it just was becoming really, I was like pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and finally I was like, just released it. I was like, you know what, we're just not going to take this vacation, this family vacation, and I'm going to have to be okay with it. And about, I don't know, 2 or 3 days later, my sister called and said, my friend so-and-so has a house in Aruba. Do you want to go down for a few days? All expense paid. You just have to fly yourself down there. And I thought, oh, wow. I just got what I asked for, exactly what I asked for, maybe even better. And I went. I said yes. That was important too. You have to say yes. I said yes. And boy, oh boy, did I have the best time. So I just want to let you know that you can have some, maybe journal with all of this. Maybe you can be, how can I be a magnet and attract what it is I desire? Ask God for something that you desire. Thank Him for bringing that desire into your life, and just repeating that daily. So I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, I can be reached at Anna at shiftyourgaze2.com. You